Hi there, I'm Michael with Etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this trailer axle with the electric brakes and easy grease spindles. This is going to be a great option for those of you who are needing to replace an axle on your trailer, or if you're building your own custom trailer, you're wanting to have more of a customized suspension system, this will also work for that as well. But of course, there are lots of different size axles, different weight capacities, so you want to make sure you're getting the right one for you. This is a 3-inch diameter round steel axle beam. It's got a weight capacity of 7,000 pounds. So if you have a single axle trailer with a 7,000 pound weight capacity, this will do a great job for that. Or if you're using a dual axle trailer, obviously that weight capacity would be doubled. So then the next thing you're going to need to know to make sure that this is going to work for your application is the length. So there's two very important ways of measuring the length. The first is going to be from our spring seats here. These are where your leaf springs will attach to your axle. They are welded onto the frame, so they are going to be a nice static reference point for us to measure from. So from the center of one spring seat to the center of the other, it's going to be right at 78.25 of an inch. And then the other way to measure is from your hub face. So from one hub face to the other, it's right at 94 inches. So again, make sure that that's going to work for your application. If you do need a different size axle, different length, different weight capacity, whatever the case may be, we do have lots of other options available here at etrailer.com. So again, make sure you're getting the right one for your setup. So you can see this axle does have a slight bend right here in the middle. That's going to be our camber. That's going to ensure that as our trailer is under load, the angle of our wheels and tires is going to be properly aligned so that we have full road to tread contact across the full width of our wheels. So we're not going to have to worry about uneven tire wear, and it's going to be great for your straight line acceleration and nice steady towing. Our spindles are welded in place using a patented welding process that is actually going to create about a 40% stronger weld to help reduce the risk of spindle failure. That's due to the fact that our spindle is actually able to slide over our axle rather than just butting up against it. So that's going to not only ensure that nice strong spindle, it's also going to help with proper alignment, making sure that everything is lined up properly. You can see our spindle here does have a 4-inch drop. That's going to lower our axle beam, which is going to help to provide a lower deck height for our trailer, making it easier to load and unload anything that we are putting into our trailer. And then on the other side here, you can see we do have the built-in grease Zerk there that makes this the easy grease spindle. So it is going to be super easy to hook up our grease gun, pump some fresh grease in there. That's going to help fill up that cavity, make sure that we've got plenty of grease to lubricate everything inside there. You are going to get 2 caps for each side. So you have your standard solid cap, and then you're also going to get the easy grease cap that has this little plug inside there. You can just use a flathead screwdriver or something along those lines to pry that open so you can get access to that grease Zerk without having to remove the cap itself. And just by quickly removing that plug, you can hook up your grease gun, put some fresh grease in there. But keep in mind that's not going to replace your regular maintenance, taking everything apart, making sure your bearings are packed properly. That's just going to be kind of in between that regular maintenance to ensure that there's plenty of grease inside there to make sure everything is well lubricated. Our hubs are a cast iron construction, so they are going to be very sturdy and durable. The hub bolt pattern here is 8 on 6.5 inches, so it is going to be great for your 16-inch to 17.5-inch wheels. The hubs are pre-greased, so you're not going to have to worry about packing your bearings the first time, putting more grease in there. It's just going to be super simple to get this all slid right in place, and you'll be ready to go. You might just put a little bit of extra grease in through that easy grease Zerk there to make sure that everything's well lubricated. But all your bearings, races, seals, and lug nuts are all included. So a lot less packing that you'll have to do, a lot less grease, mess, and effort being put into that. So it'll be very simple to get that installed. And then our brakes are an electric brake, so they are going to be very simple to get installed. We're not going to need to worry about actuators or hydraulic lines. Just put them in place. The mounting bolts, hardware are included, as well as the adjuster plugs. And it is pre-wired, so our axle has a dual wire built into it. It runs from one side of the axle to the other, so it will be very easy to get connected to our electric brakes, one less wire that we have to run. So it will be very easy to get that installed. And as I mentioned before, our spring seats are welded onto our axle. They're welded on the underside, so it is going to allow us to mount our leaf springs in the underslung orientation. So again, we have a lower ride height, make it easier to load and unload your trailer. This axle is CSA, QAI, and SAEN certified, so it is going to meet those high quality standards. We'll do a good job for you for a long time to come. Also comes with a limited lifetime warranty, so if you were to ever have any issues, you're more than welcome to reach out to us here at Etrailer.com. We're always happy to work with our customers to make sure you're getting good quality products and having a good experience. So like I said, as long as that weight capacity and length work for you, I think this is going to be a great axle. I think you'll be very happy with it. If you are needing a different length or weight capacity, we do have lots of other options, so be sure to check that out. That's going to complete our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with Etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.